Good morning, everybody. It's a good day. Today we're here at Carowinds. I go by the legend. Hyde will be joining me shortly. And it's opening weekend for Carowinds. A little weird because opening weekend comes in November 21st, 22nd, but they open for their Taste of Winterfest event. And that's what we're going to show you around today. We're going to show you off all the holiday decor around the park, what rides are open, the entertainment, the food, the drinks, definitely the drinks, come on, and anything else we find interesting. So let's go check out Carowinds. So the Taste of the Season event does have a lot of entertainment. We're over here by the bar area listening to a band called the U-Logs play some guitar Christmas music. So in this area by Chicky and Pete's and Ricochet, it's kind of a lot of gingerbread people.
You got the gingerbread drummer.
Oh no! The gingerbread chef is very upset because he lost an arm.
Oh, gingerbread dog, gingerbread dog.
Oh, gingerbread dog. I like that. Oh, look at Hyde, you could be the king of the gingerbread men.
Free cookies for everyone!
Oh, and a lot of photo ops over here too, a gingerbread sleigh. There's a craft depot over there, I guess like arts and crafts for the kids. And then this is a really cool photo op with like a whole gingerbread family. You do have a giant gingerbread house over here. And then this is really nice. It says Happy Holidays. There's another big gingerbread kind of trailer.
You know we're in the South because you see leaves falling from the tree.
Yeah. And then over here, you got a gingerbread car with Oreo wheels. So when you think Christmas event, a lot of times you think Christmas lights. And they make like a 300-foot tall Christmas tree out of the Windseeker. Now, Windseeker's not running right now, but they do have this, and it does different patterns and stuff. It is really pretty neat. See, that now it's doing different stuff for me, making big Christmas-style patterns. I really like these. It's kind of like a reindeer family done up his wreath. But look at this. Here comes Santa not in a sleigh.
Santa, I like your wheels. Nice car!
The Corvette, much like the sleigh, filled with presents. So as one would expect with the Taste of the Season event, the food component is a large amount. And you can get the tasting lanyard. We opted for the 9 taste, which is 9 samples for $45. There's no pass holder discount, but the food seems pretty interesting. Hyde, you went with the peach cobbler.
Yes.
Home for the Holidays peach cobbler. And weird, this is a Thanksgiving egg roll.
They also had a collard pie, which was like the egg roll ingredients, but in pie form. So.
Yes. I'm concerned about the amount of greenery in there.
Yeah, too much green.
Too much green, yeah.
But it's fried, so.
Yeah.
All ready? Are you ready?
All right, as part of the event, there's a lot of live entertainment, and this is the Naughty or Nice Bean Challenge, where you have to put a bean in your mouth, cover your mask back up, and then reveal the bean. It's as exciting as it sounds.
All right, so Hyde, this next booth was a winner. We got 3 items. We got everything.
All 3 of them.
We got a hot honey chicken tender. That looks really good. This looked great on the picture. In person, I don't know. It's like stuffed cornbread. So there's like cheese and ham and bacon and stuff in there. And then seafood stuffed hush puppies.
Can't go wrong.
All right, so I think this booth much better than our first booth. That egg roll was not good at all. How was your cobbler?
Yeah, it's okay.
Now this booth's good. The chickens, I really like it.
Look how big that piece of chicken.
Yeah. Really nice sauce on there too. How were the house puppies?
Really good. Fried food, can't go wrong.
And that bread, we kind of didn't think it looked so great, but it tastes.
That's good. You can see the ham and some cheese in there.
Bacon and cheese.
Oh, it's really good.
It kind of tastes like a loaded baked potato, but done up as
cornbread.
Cornbread. It's really good. So as part of the Taste of the Season event, there are some rides open, but they're very limited rides open. And the main ride that's open is right here. That is Copperhead Strike, the roller coaster that was new for last year. And this was a new ride for me. I have not been on this ride. I haven't been in this park in a number of years. And so I got to go on. For me, it was just kind of, it was okay. Like there's parts of it I really like it got some really good airtime. The ride looks great. I love the, like before you launch, there's a really cool kind of pre-show experience. But the ride itself, it feels slow. And you just kind of hang upside down. And when you hang upside down, it's not like fun upside down, like a heartline roll. It's more like you're stuck upside down on a flat ride. So, I mean, it's not a bad ride by any means. Probably the 4th best ride in the park. Probably, and it's one of those rides, rare rides where the beer is probably better than the ride. Yeah, that beer looks good. So over by Nighthawk, probably my favorite decorations in the park. And why is that? Because they're all penguins. And they're upside down one. I like that guy in his silly face. You've got a large collection of penguins. Also by Nighthawk, you do have a series of snowmen. You got a sleigh over there. You got little polar bears. Obviously a very polar or Arctic theme to this section. And then a whole, like a band of snowmen playing instruments. Oh, we're getting your good side.
I mean, come on, they're all my good side.
Touche. It might not pick up on the camera, but it is snowing over here. At Carowinds. Thanks, Tony. Some fun decorations here. Not too far away from the Kitty Hawk roller coaster, so it kind of makes sense. They have the planes and stuff. Happy little elves. I like the little elf is laughing. Yeah, they're having a good time. Over by Copperhead Strike, there's a band playing called Bluegrass Christmas, which I think works really well in this section of the park. This works really well at Christmas time with all the Christmas time and stockings and stuff around the fire. The mountain gliders are operating. And this is a ride with kind of a weird history. In this park, it used to be in the Camp Snoopy area for a while, and before that, it was at Kings Island. Yeah. It doesn't look like one of the most exciting flyer rides. Over here by the Blue Ridge Country Kitchen, there's a really nice backdrop for pictures with the big Christmassy pickup truck. So here's our kind of tasting, Hyde. Yes, sips and brews. Yes. You got an Elf's Holiday Brew, which is kind of like, you've been to the markets in Germany. It's the traditional mulled wine kind of. And that's what you got there.
Inside the restaurant, they got
Alrighty. There's the Baby It's Cold Outside, hot apple cider with butter, cream brown sugar, cinnamon, and vanilla. Sugar spice again. We got apple cider infused with cinnamon, cloves, allspice, ginger, and that's again, we made it naughty with rum, and that's this here. And then, man, that North Pole S'mores hot cocoa. That might be a... That sounds good, too, with Kahlua. And then what I love, on draft, they got the Hershey's Yingling Porter, the seasonal one. I love it. I really like it on draft. And overall, like, their beer selection, really nice. You got a lot of stuff I haven't seen, like a White Zombie White Ale. Your kind of traditional stuff, and then over here, some local stuff. Some local stuff. They don't have like the Copperhead Strike beer at the moment. No. But the local stuff looks good. I mean, I like a nice hazy IPA. That juicy and hazy IPA might have come back for that. And then if you have the tasting card, they do a Fireball cupcake. So there's like Fireball on the icing. Yeah, a chocolate cupcake. Yeah. Mm. So this is interesting. Especially when you think of like Cedar Fair, like up seatbelts on all the roller coasters, but then they just have like random fire pits that you like can trip and fall onto. They're really nice. That's nice. If it was cold, it would be nice. All right, Hyde, how was the hot wine drink?
It's good. It's a little too wine tasting. Hoping for a little bit more. I think normally you're supposed to let it sit for a while. I think here they just pour the wine in and pour the orange in or whatever.
Gotcha. The apple cider, like the spiked apple cider drink, is really good. There's so many different flavors in there. Yeah. It's wonderful. All right, so I forgot to tell you, these drinks are not cheap. They're gonna run you about $11 or $12 a piece. So keep in mind when you go to buy them. A unique setting for this act. This is the Sleigh Bells, and they are performing like in front of the carousel. I was curious like why the carousel was not open for this event, and now I know. Do a really cool photo up over here by Cinema with a giant teddy bear. Here in the Ivy Tunnel, which I guess kind of didn't grow this year, They've got upside down Christmas trees. And then as we enter the Carousel Park area of the park, you do have some big reindeer style light ups.
Very nice.
Yeah. Nothing on the trees though, that's kind of disappointing. But they got the bushes and the reindeers and a neat photo op where you could be inside of a present. While they're not wow lights, the polar area looks pretty good at night. Especially like the throne. So I think this is one of their nicer decorations. In the lake right by Nighthawk, they've got a like a rockwork kind of thing, but they make a waterfall out of it with polar bears on top. So in the gift shop over by Afterburn, you can meet Santa, which is always nice. Hi, Santa. All right, and he's giving out candy canes, which is wonderful. So I really like the entrance sign to Camp Snoopy. It's done up in like big cartoony fashion.
Yeah, it's not like a normal wreath. It's like crepe paper or something.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And then the entrance area here is lined with wreaths and Christmas trees. Probably looks good at night. Over in the Camp Snoopy area, you do have a bunch of rides open for the little ones. You've got the little planes, you've got the camp bus, you've got this little kids whip over here. Over there, you got a wonderful kids. That's a fun looking kids ride. Is that Pigpen on top?
I think so, with the checkered flag.
You have more wonderful giant bulbs here in the Camp Snoopy area. And Pigpen. He's dirty, indeed. Yep, he's dirtying himself there. Not just up for Christmas, because he doesn't really have Christmas best. He's just a dirty, dirty child. This is also, I believe, where they do a stage show. Oh! Continuing with the motif here in Camp Snoopy, you've got like giant, oversized, kind of old-fashioned Christmas bulbs.
This would be awesome to have it like my front lawn.
Yeah, it's a really cool decoration. More rides running over here in the Camp Snoopy area, which it seems like most of it is running. Yeah. You do have the Snoopy Junction, the train ride, as well as the Little Kids Swing, the Charlie Brown wind-up. More kids rides open here. You got the Peanuts Pirates, as well as the Woodstock's Whirlybirds. And then you notice not the whole park is open here at Carowinds, so you get fences. They're kind of done up as griff wrapping to block off sections of the park. And now one show me and Hyde will not be seeing today is the Charlie Brown's Christmas List, which takes place back here in the Camp Theater. Originally I said it took place over by Pigpen. That was not the case. It is back here. And it does seem like there's a good amount of seating and they have a lot of shows. So you should be fine and everyone should be spaced out. And there's the set for it. It's just some big Christmas presents in the tree. The last kids ride that's open over here in Camp Snoopy is the balloon race. And you can see they've got extended queues made as well to accommodate the distancing. Unfortunately, those lights in Camp Snoopy, not that cool at night, but I do like the swirling Santa face projection. They do have this kind of neat cartoony Christmas tree display over in Camp Snoopy, which I'm now deciding is definitely not synced to the music.
Definitely not.
But it's very different. So Carowinds is on board the giant crazy milkshake bandwagon, and they've got one for the holidays. You do have a lot of rides open in the county fair section. You got the Do-Si-Do over here. You've got the swing ride. Now, my personal favorite ride over here is the electro spin, the top scan style flat ride. It's one of my favorite style of flat rides. Over by the Boomerang, you do have a couple more Christmas style midway games. I do love the decor over here. You do have a lot of like roaming, kind of like interactive actors. But you're right, Hyde, you said it feels like something out of Blizzard Beach.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really cool prop.
Yeah. Over by Intimidator, this area looks really good.
There's the issue though, the sleigh has been stolen.
Oh, this must be where you start the scavenger hunt, that QR scavenger hunt.
Yes.
That makes sense.
And breaking
it covers
news.
up all the Dale Earnhardt stuff.
Breaking news, Santa doesn't ride in a sleigh anymore. He rides in a Corvette.
And apparently a Corvette. You got some kind of goofy looking reindeer over
looks
here.
Like Eddie Murphy.
In the county fair area, they do have a lot of lights. Nothing really wow, but it's nice.
It's an effort.
Yeah. And the band's performing again. Over here, this is rather pretty. So not the case today when we're at the park, but man, they are set up for some massive queues to go through the temperature screenings and the bag checks. Little common attraction for next year, you do have right next to Copperhead Strike from the queue, you can see the pretty much completed Boogie Board Racer, which is their new mat racing slide. Looks pretty good, pretty long, very colorful. So throughout the park, there is a QR scavenger hunt, the Search for Santa's Sleigh. Now, with this being opening weekend of Carowinds, one little present that must have came during the off season is that Intimidator looks like it got repainted and it's looking really sharp.
Really sharp.
I guess you kind of like got a gray sky today, a gray winter sky that really kind of makes it pop as well.
You can tell they haven't run it much this year because you
No.
don't see the marks on the track. So.
Oh, I didn't know Woodstock was on the front of the train. In the front of the park, they do have a DJ dance party kind of thing. Not really Christmassy, but gives you something to do, I guess. Now, with this being a Christmas event, there's obviously merchandise. And us as coaster fans, the ugly Christmas sweater.
It's pretty ugly. It does its job.
And it's an actual sweater, too. It's not like a sweatshirt. Like, it is stitched and everything.
Yeah.
You could also get a Fury 325 scarf, a winter hat. They, since this is 2020, they do sell face masks. I will let you know, my face mask I got from Cedar Point is like my least favorite one. I don't know if I would recommend people buying them or not. You got ornaments there. I got Fury ornament. I do like this. They also got a Copperhead Strike ugly sweater. Oh, they got, look at that. They've even got shorts for Ranger.
Oh, Ranger.
Yeah. That's pretty cute. A shirt over here with Snoopy and a hot cocoa for the taste of the season. Actual branded merch for this the event of the year. Well, this is kind of a day late and $1 short here. A smart plan.
Just they never opened.
Yeah, they never open till after this stuff is kind of relevant. They do have a collection of different kind of ornaments here. Some retro stuff too, like you've got kind of like older logos for Carowinds. Now, if you're Zach, you'd probably buy this, I'm assuming.
He'd be the only one.
Yeah, he'd be the only one.
Check out this. This is really cool. Playing off the moonshine theme of Copperhead Strike. It's like in a...
Like Carowinds in a moonshine bus. Nice.
That'd be cool if it was actual thing.
Yeah, a lot of pins. A lot of pins. Alrighty. Yeah, but these kind of ornaments, they're not really my thing, so I probably won't pick them up. The Afterburn one's kind of neat.
Donuts. Next up on this tea scene is mini donuts being fried fresh. We have 2 flavors of mini donuts over here. You have the pretty neat ho mini donuts are sweet mini donuts rolled and crushed red hots, which is kind of, and then the standard cinnamon sugar. So we're gonna try some donuts. Time to test out.
All right, I think we got the cinnamon sugar ones, but I'm not sure.
It's smoking hot. I can see that for sure.
Oh, but they're really good when they're hot.
Oh yeah. They look pretty good. Like.
Oh, you can tell these just came out. They're so tasty.
Like right from this guy right here.
Mm-hmm. But they're not in the mistake pile.
That still looks pretty good though.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get some donuts.
All right, so there's all kinds of characters here, including Santa. Oh no, Chocolate Fly. We're here by Harmony Hall. They've got a couple of games where you can win Christmas prizes, like the little elf bear. I like the plushy lights. Those are different. That's a cool prize. What else do we got? You can win little gerbils and such. Good. And a grab bag kind of game. Oh, you gotta throw it in the Yeti mouth. This one over here, the prizes get good as you go win Rudolphs and like multicolored Bumbles, a blue Rudolph. So one different thing they're doing for the event, they do have a lot of vendors selling stuff. We saw a booth for soaps. This is a booth for like jewelry and things like that. So if you need to do some Christmas shopping, you might be able to do some here at the event. In the county fair area, it looks like you do have some reindeer people playing games with kids. So there's a food truck over here in the county fair area, and we're gonna go for all three. The toasty pimento cheese sandwich, the Mary Berry turkey, and the biscuits and gravy. So we got some good stuff here. I'm gonna eat this grilled cheese with pimento cheese on it. That looks really good. Look at the, I guess it's like a cranberry relish on top of it.
Cranberry on top of turkey on a pretzel bun. Always good to do it for a pretzel bun.
And then very southern here. We're going black-eyed peas, biscuits, and gravy. So this one, everything was good. I really like my grilled cheese. The biscuits and gravy were good. I wish you had more biscuits.
Yeah, but it's still good. A good portion too. You see, like,
yeah, you got a lot.
Thing.
If you like black-eyed peas, it's really good for you. And that was fantastic.
That's why it's no longer here. We had to eat it fast.
Absolutely. And also over here in this section, you do have a another musical singing group over here performing on the stage. What I love is like the decoration by the stage, like the old-timey cars with the Christmas tree stepped on top. So for kids, it's really nice. They got the Reindeer treat trail here, which looks like they reused their kind of like trick-or-treat booths. And it's just a trail where the kids can walk around. And I think they get free treats, like free candy canes and stuff. Obviously, me and Hyde, being grown adult men with no kids, we are not going to do the Reindeer treat trail. But that's a really cool offering. This section of the park over here in the back by Afterburn looks really nice at night between the snowflake projections, and then you got all the reindeer all lit up, the blue trees. It's very pleasant over here. The Scrambler is also open, and keep in mind, I think most of the dates of this event are going to sell out, so if you want to go on the rides with the distancing and things like that, you could be prepared to wait in a pretty long queue for anything. I mean, look at all the people waiting to ride the Scrambler.
Most of the rides have temporary queue like this set up,
yeah,
so you can socially distance outside the queue.
Which is good. And then the rides do clean about every half an hour or so. They'll do like a cycle without people in it, so the wait times will be even higher than what you might think they are. This is really cute. The Peanuts characters are here dancing with kids in front of the guitar duo. Now, Hyde, I'm surprised they spent so much effort decorating the bathrooms.
I just like grumpy Snoopy in the sign. I just realized, like, that's the only time I haven't seen Snoopy happy.
No, Snoopy does not care for going to the bathroom. We're now inside a Harmony Hall, but there's nothing really going on. Obviously, they want to keep all their entertainment outside, which does make sense. The food court area is open, and it's one of the few places, if you have the dining plan, somewhere you can use the dining plan. But Hyde, the terrible news for you and I, so, you know, the biggest disappointment, like, yes, I'm sad Fury's closed, but I'm really sad the Harmony Hall bar is not open. Turn the camera on real quick because they got a sign for the Copperhead Strike IPA. Nice sign.
That'd be a cool sign to have in the house.
Yeah.
Hang up in my garage.
In my craft beer wall.
Yeah.
So one of the more odd attractions to be open here at Carowinds during Taste of the Season is Ripcord, their upcharged sky coaster. So I believe these are Chicky and Pete's. They've got some. They're not Hyde and Legend food.
No, they're seafood.
Yeah, but they look good. So at the bar over here by Copperhead Strike, the Blue Ridge Tavern, they've got 8 holiday drinks as opposed to just the 4. And you got a Holly Jolly Limeade, a Cool Yule Cooler, a Jack Frost Freeze, and some boozy eggnog. And then the same drinks and specialty cupcake as the other one. All right, so we went to Cool Yule here, and the prettiest drink we've had. Also, it comes in a souvenir, like mason jar.
Nice souvenir.
Yeah. And with some sugar on top. Hyde, you want to taste test that for us?
Fun straw.
Yeah. Now, all these mixed drinks here, they're going to run you about 11, 12 bucks.
That's not it's a good drink, but something I expect to drink on like the beach, you know, not
at Christmas time.
Yeah, it doesn't have good drink, but not Christmas.
The bar does have a plethora of lights as well. All right, tonight as we gather around the fire, we're gonna have some cinnamon bread. It looks really good. It's another thing you could use your sampler on. They also have larger portions.
For like $9.
Yeah, which is like Dollywood prices. And then you could also get a s'mores kit which makes sense with the fire pit. And there's Intimidator and Harmony Hall. So a cinnamon bread it's very messy.
Yeah.
But it's good.
It's good. The frosting is probably like the
what makes it
the winner, and they pour it on fresh when you order it, which is really nice.
Also, I will say, like, this feels very Christmassy.
Yeah.
We're eating a nice snack around a fire that smells like fire.
Versus drinking like Sprite with like cherry limeade as a Christmas drink.
Hey, that was also good. I like that cup. At this gun game here, interesting prize. You can win like a Fury 325. I don't even know what this is. Like a raccoon bird bat?
Next to a pineapple? Heirloom?
Unfortunately closed on our visit here, but something I'd be probably interested in. They've got build your own mimosa for $11 or $5 champagne.
That's pretty good.
$5 champagne's a deal.
That's a pretty good deal.
So they're out of some stuff right now, but this sounds good. You get tasting poutines. Either one with pot roast or one with like sweet potato fries.
Ham.
The main family roller coaster open right now for the Taste of the Season event is Ricochet. Makes sense to have one of the family rides open. If you're curious, Ricochet, also the name of the most underutilized man on the WWE roster. Big fan. Should get more. Push Ricochet. Ride's okay. Getting towards the end of our tasting card, and we're back at the Harmony Hall bar. First of all, we're drinking some really nice, some craft beer. I think some local craft beer from Sycamore.
Yes.
And then we got the Fireball Cupcake, which has both Fireball, the liquor in it,
and the candy.
Yep, and like the Fireball Jawbreaker candy.
I want to dig in.
It looks like it's gonna be hard to eat.
Oh, it's in like some kind of. Oh.
It's interesting. Like a chocolate Fireball Cupcake sounds wonderful.
It is. It tastes like a chocolate cupcake, but then it has that like little bit of like
the
hint of Fireball in it.
All right. Well, I hope we get to hang out here at this fireplace without lighting the dessert on fire like last time. By far the most intense roller coaster open for a Taste of the Season is Flight Deck, and it's running really well. Oh, it's Afterburn.
Or Top Gun has one.
Yeah, one of the employees told us earlier. But it's running really good. Like, this is a great ride.
No headbanging.
No, we just got off front row. There's no mid-course break like a lot of the B&M inverts, so it's running really well. We'll do it for our time here at a Taste of the Season, the Carowinds opening weekend / wintertime event. And you know, it had some ups and some downs, I would definitely say.
Not too many, because most rides were closed. Oh,
that's true. But we knew that going in.
We did.
And that's not like a 2020 thing, that's an every Winterfest thing.
That's correct.
Let's start with the good. I really enjoyed the food sampling program.
Food was very good. The food sample at the price they charge is probably good enough. We paid what, 45?
45, yeah.
45, and that was more than enough food to fill us up.
For lunch and dinner for two people,
We tried to go out to dinner in between, and we didn't eat any food. So definitely, like, you can come and feed two grown adults for 45 bucks.
And it's fun food, too.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of the food, do you have a favorite food item?
Ooh, probably the ones that skewed a little bit more Christmassy or Southern cuisine. We had the pretzel bun turkey sliders, kind of, you know, Thanksgiving week this week.
Yeah, we're 4 days away from Thanksgiving.
That was quite tasty. What about you?
My favorites were, I think, the stuffed cornbread.
Yes, with the ham
and the cheese and the bacon in it. But my favorite might have been the donuts with the Red Hots.
Yes, that was really
We got those fresh, and they were, those were
so
good.
They literally, like, fried the donuts and bagged them up and gave it to us, and they were like these nice little donut balls. So good.
Yeah. Now, other aspects of the event, ride lineup, you know, obviously it's something they don't do a lot at the Cedar Fair parks, is run a lot of rides during the Christmas events. And it's kind of frustrating.
It is. You know, now granted today was like 65, so beautiful weather.
Yes.
It's weird to walk in underneath Fury, see the lights on Fury, you know, lights on Intimidator, nice and strong, but those rides are not open.
Yeah, it's definitely, there's a frustration there. And especially like today is a day that we went and it was sold out. Like you couldn't buy a ticket if you wanted to. when you walk around and there's so many rides closed. Like,
Yeah.
that
Well,
could increase their capacity.
And the park wasn't very busy in a lot of areas, but wherever there was rides, there was a lot of people. So people clearly came for rides.
Yeah, well, I feel like a part of that is probably that this was also opening weekend.
That's true. Opening weekend
Yeah.
Carowinds, 7 months late.
Yeah. Now let's see what else. Okay.
Shows?
Shows were they were
Good.
I think
With
feel
the
like
asterisk.
it was kind of a quality, not or quantity, not quality kind of thing.
Yeah. So
Like there was a lot of shows and a lot of entertainment.
but the problem you probably know with Christmas is there's only like 5 Christmas songs.
Yes.
So when you have one guitar duo doing Christmas songs and then you have another guitar duo doing Christmas songs, both are great, but they play the same kind of thing.
Yeah, and it was all like pretty much outside of the Bean Boozled thing.
Yeah. It was all like just those same 5 Christmas songs. It would
And there were multiple other like musical acts we didn't even show on the video. We
Yeah.
just were not there at the
It would
time.
have been great if they would have, did half Christmas, half regular music. I would have stayed at the bar for an hour if they played like regular music.
Or done like a juggler or some sort of circ act
Yeah.
to circus music. Like I feel like, but the good thing is like they had a lot of entertainment.
Yeah,
But I feel like they could have used more variety in what they had.
Yes.
As far as decorations, I thought during the day it looked very good. In the night, it was kind of lacking on lights.
Yeah, I mean, usually you expect a Christmas event to be very strong light-wise.
Yeah, light-wise.
And it's not, decor is good, but it also felt like a lot of the decor was, they went to Hobby Lobby and bought it.
Yeah.
Versus like,
They
really,
went to IAPA and bought
Yeah,
it because
really.
we've seen a lot of the stuff before.
yeah, we're at other parks. So it's like not really custom. So that's why we would like to see, and they don't really have any, like signature lights, like a big tree wrapped in all lights or something.
I mean, they do have the Windseeker. The Windseeker is pretty cool. So I think that'll about do it for our review here. I enjoyed it. I would say it's a good event if you have an annual pass in the area, or if you're thinking about getting an annual pass for next year.
Yes.
I don't think it's worth the $40 or $50 they charge.
Yeah, because the only way you can have a good time here is if you buy food and buy drinks.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a season pass, then spending $40 to get in and then $40 on food and like $30 on drinks is just not worth it.
No.
So get a season pass and then you'll feel a little bit better about yourself.
Yeah. Also, by far, the highlight of the event, Santa drove past us in a Corvette.
And gave us, when I yelled, "Nice car, Santa," he gave me the thumbs up.
Yeah, like, oh, I know, sir. So that was definitely the highlight. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe for more. We do videos from theme parks, tourist attractions all over the country. And thank you again for watching, and we'll talk to you all next time.